It's been a little bit, but we have yet another submission for Roast My DBD. If you're not aware, this is my own little version of a coaching series where we help you get better through actively making fun of you. If you want to be a part of this, then you just have to meet 3 simple criteria. Number 1, you must be at least 18 years of age or older. Number 2, be either a Twitch sub or a tier 2 channel member. And number 3, go to the Discord down below so that you can check out this channel. Today we have TTV Games. Nathan says, this is my Roast My DBD. I have 1.5k hours and I play on console. You poor soul. I got 1k on Huntress and I'm not sure where I went wrong. It cut out a bit at the end, so you didn't miss much. I'll try not to let it cut out at the end in the future, but we'll take a look and see what went wrong. When you say 1k, do you mean you got 1 kill, or did you mean you have 1,000 hours on Huntress? You're on Haddonfield, you're running Lethal Pursuer, Bitter Murmur, Barbecue and Chili, and Darkness Revealed, with Glowing Concoction and Haft. If I remember right, Haft is the one that lowers your cooldown. Good build. Huntress really likes aura reading builds. That's like one of her best tools in her toolkit. However, the aura reading that you're going with like Bitter Murmur and Barbecue is more made for Huntresses that like to snipe and throw orbitals. With only 1.5k hours in the game, I wouldn't recommend going for that kind of stuff just yet. But in terms of like, is this like the best build for you to win games? No. The best build for you to win games with Huntress is generally gen kicking slowdown. So running like the pop eruption combo with, say, Nowhere to Hide, and probably like either a Grim Embrace or something like that. But that's 4 slowdowns, so that's 3 slowdowns. That's really boring. You could do Lethal Nowhere with the pop eruption combo. If you're really wanting to just go full aura reading, I would not be going for long distance aura reading. So I would take out the Bitter for, I take out the Bitter Murmur for Nowhere to Hide, and I would take out the Barbecue for either Friends Till the End, or you could do Floods of Pain is good, Gearhead is good. I would be very careful about running orbital based aura reading when you're still newer to the game. So you're going for an early lethal strike. Barely missed that. That's unfortunate. You're gonna go for an orbital here. Gonna go for a double tap here. Miss both of them. Good window throw. Good try. Hey, you got the hit. It only took you 4 hatchets, but you got it. You're very lucky they increased the hatchet count to 7. I'll tell you that. What are you just standing there for? What the fuck? Were you just like shocked that you got the down? I mean, I am too. Okay, so you know where two people are right now. You know, one's on that generator, but you also know that one is on the, what are you doing? Oh my lord. Okay, I need you to plan your shots a little bit more. You're just chucking them, bro. So far, something I've noticed is that you treat your hatchets like they're an infinite resource. Cause you're just like, I know someone's in that direction. And you're like, hoo-yah, hoo-yah, hoo-yah. You empty your entire hatchet clip so fast for no reason. Like that's the first thing I'm noticing. You don't take your time with your shots. You just kind of like, you're like, ah, they're in that direction, and then you just start chucking them. Throwing them away like a redheaded stepchild. What are you looking down for? Your feet are still there, don't worry. Target acquired. Going for the instant pick, good job. Do not try to throw a hatchet. Okay. I was gonna say, don't try to throw a hatchet into that other building. Okay, so you can hear that Jin is getting some. Yeah, you go for too many Hail Marys, man. You go for way too many Hail Marys. And like, I'm gonna point this out because I know somebody on the YouTube is gonna try to say it. It's fine to practice your shots like this, right? It's fine to practice your shots and like try to go for like these crazy shots and everything so you can learn how to do it. But this is being submitted to me because Nathan said, quote, they don't know what went wrong. What's going wrong is you are just throwing your hatchets like they're like I said, you're throwing them away like they're a redheaded stepchild. You have no concern for your hatchet as a resource. It is a resource. 7 hatchets is insane. I'm gonna give you that, but you can't just throw them. I mean, look at this. Look, watch this. Watch how many hatchets they throw here. Right? So they had already thrown one just now. Right? So we're at 229. 1. 2. 3. In less than 13 seconds, in 15 seconds, they threw 3 hatchets, and all the hatchets were long-range prediction shots. Now they're about to try another one. For what? See, what happened is you watch too much Squirtle, Hex, Coconuts. You watch too many of these trick shots, and now you're trying to go for them. The problem is, if you want to win games, you don't go for trick shots. And any huntress will tell you that. If you want to be fancy schmancy with it, you want to be the huntress that gets like the clip compilations, yeah, go for these long range weird shots. But if you're trying to actively win your games, this isn't how you do it. Exactly, like Toucan said, you can either try to win games or you can go for orbitals. You can't do both. Very good faking that you did, faking like you didn't know he was there. Where are you going? You just telegraphed to him that you were coming from that direction. What are you doing? He's right beside you. Okay. You fake it? Good. Then, we're at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I want you to watch this shit. You don't chase him through this house, which is dumb, by the way. I just want you to understand this. You could have ended this chase by just going down the stairs and chasing him out, because you have a straight shot to that window. And you have 7 hatchets. So you literally, you come down, you round the banister, you go, "Hut," and toss, and you get him. Okay? So you could have ended this chase right here. But instead, you take a little trip outside. You're like, lovely weather we're having. You try this fucking shit for some reason. You just straight up let him know you're coming from this direction. He misplays and hides in this bush, but for some reason, instead of just downing him, you go for this fucking wild ass, watch this chat, somebody clip it shot. And then instead of him wanting the very clear David, you pull out your hatchet and you're lucky he pre-drops. It took you 22 seconds to down his ass. It took you 36 seconds from the time you hit him to get him on a hook. All because you misplayed the ever-living. And the thing is, too, is he pretty much gave you that down. Because he saw the hatchet fly this way. He could have went back into the house, went outside to where that Jin just popped, and made it all the way to main. And he would have been just fine. He would have been just fine. But he fucked up. You did not earn this down. I would love to know how many hatchets you've thrown this match. I didn't realize I'd have to keep count, but I swear we're like at over 20. I might put a hatchet counter when I edit the YouTube video. What are you doing? That's just unfortunate. What is your deal with injuring a survivor, watching them like panic, and then going, no, I'll give you a chance to get away. Hey, you that I can't see over there. Ugh! I missed. Now, where did that injured survivor go? You're like, do you feel sorry for these people? What the fuck? Did they pay you? What the fuck am I watching? You know what's crazy too? What's insane to me is we're 5 minutes into this match and they've only managed to pop 2 Jins. This is the freest game of your life. If you were playing this how you're supposed to, you would probably already have at least 2 of them dead. Cause they're like scared of touching Jins. They think touching the Jin's gonna give them cooties or something. They're playing this so shit. I actually wasn't mad at that one. That was a good attempt. That second hatchet didn't need to be thrown, though. There's no point in doing this little hoo-yah if you're just gonna like hold the hatchet forever and then stare straight at. And again, you have an injured survivor right next to you. You have an injured survivor right next to you. And you're like, nope, I'm gonna go for this long shot. And you hit it. You hit it. The first long shot hit out of like 47 hatchets. You finally hit it. $5.26. You spent 33 seconds on this funk. And the reason it took you 33 seconds is because you kept trying to go for insane long shots. This game should have been over. Like, all 5 Jin should have popped. All 5 Jin should have popped, because I want you to understand too, the only reason you're getting downs is because for whatever reason, these survivors are just taking pity on you. Like, they're playing like absolute dog shit. These survivors are some of the worst survivors I've seen in a long time. They keep hanging out in dead zones. They won't run away when you're giving them the opportunity to get free distance. Like, these are bad survivors. That is the only reason you're getting downs, is because these survivors are bad. No down that you've gotten is because of your own skill level. And see, this is another problem too. Because you keep Hail Marying your hatchets, you've reloaded more times in this one match than I reload in like 5 matches. Like you might as well swipe on Iron Maiden with how much you reload. Because you reload way too fucking much. And it's because you keep going for these Hail Mary shots. And again, if you're trying to practice these fancy shots, that's fine. But I'm assuming you submitted this to me because you want to know how to win. How to win is to just stop doing this. You can clearly see they went in the building. What are you doing? Okay, that one was actually a good down. I'm proud of you for that one. You have 6 hatchets! What are you doing? You're stressing me out. Okay, so when you're playing killer, your job is to go after the survivors. It is not to give every survivor a 15-second head start. I don't know what it is with you and just ignoring survivors who are 2 feet from you to do the most asinine things. But I'm gonna need you to kill them. I'm gonna need you to go after them, right? What? So you saw him walk up, right? You know that this gen is being worked on. You search this locker, and then you search this locker. What are you doing? I know you can see survivors that we can't, because the 720p is making it hard for us to see far. So I know that you're not just throwing at nothing. But, like... You're really good at faking like you don't know where they are. You're really good at faking like you don't know where they are. I'll give you that. Everything else needs work. Your you're patrolling, your ability to patrol, you tend to leave survivors alone way too much. You're going for like the most asinine shots for no reason. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That's where you say it gets cut off. Okay. Enough Hail Marys. Okay? I need you to please stop and focus on your shots. Learn how to hit close to mid-range shots before you start just chucking them every fucking where. Okay? I please. Okay, number 2. I need you to chase the survivors. Okay? Stop just ignoring survivors that are right next to you. Okay? Because I mean, at least 3 times off the top of my head, you outright ignored free downs to go for random ass cross map shots that you weren't gonna hit. Okay? And number 3, I need you to patrol the gins. I didn't mention this because there were more pressing things, but you just straight up ignored gins half the time. Like, you spent so much time trying to go for wild ass cross map shots that you would not walk your gins. I feel like you could have found the survivors so much easier if you'd have just walked your gins. At the end of the day, every down you got, except for one. There was one down where you hit the nay with the glowing concoction and then you fell off the roof to cut her off. That was a good one. Every other down was the survivors playing like shit. And that's where you went wrong. But outside of that, I hope everybody on the YouTube enjoyed. If you want to be a part of this, you already know how. And as always, a great big special thank you to our channel members listed on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and these coaching sessions, then click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.